but we're getting ready to gear up for round 2. In-house got 8 caps.
That's a respectable number of caps, I'd say.
What do you think about the D lineup in-house has going on right now?
Alright, so taking a look at it, we have Amir demo of course, Fish Soldier, Tank Engineer, and Neon Heavy Weapons Guy. This seems to be about, there's nothing really unexpected there. I mean, although most of them can pretty much play anything. We do have a lineup change on the Wizard side. We have Bees coming in for Peppas. And it looks like he's going to be playing Scout. It looks like they're going to go 3 med. Oh, Squeak might be playing Medic. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think Squeak's playing Medic. I think not Peppers. Bees is playing Medic, and FDA are playing Medic. And they're going to let Fruitcake be the lone slippery Scout. But it looks like things are getting ready to start here. Both teams are ready up.
Squeak switches back to Scout here. So
And
it does look like they're going to go for the 2 Scouts.
Well, yeah, they might be doing the Scout Rush, and then we might see them go back to 3 meds here. Squeak is a very, very good Scout, so it's good to see him being able to play that role.
Yeah, this is the map for it, I think, if you're going to go 2 Scout. An early security down. Oh.
Yeah, that was a good button touch by Fruitcake there. Surprised he got it, but glad he did. Propinquity is one of those maps where the button can kind of give you some problems when you're trying to touch it.
Oh no!
Oh, poor fish. Poor SG, I should say.
Poor Dank. Jeez.
Poor everyone. They're having... Oh, but that gun does go down again.
And nice job by FDA preempting the security going... Oh. Dank. Danky.
And the SG just goes down. Good rail by Dank to get that medic. Oh, Demo's down as well. Flag's open and it's out.
Nice job by the Wizards here. In the face of adversity. Now they have gone to the 3 medic approach, which is, I think it's the right decision here. With Amir is such a, such a good demo. You can't really do much when he's still around.
Yeah, and another thing about Amir is he loves the quick det. I think he even strategically goes for it. Like, I think he says if he doesn't get you with the first one, he's definitely going to get you with the second or third.
Yeah, because if you in early det, you can send the enemy flying into the air. They're, and you know exactly where they're going to land, and they still can't do much. Nice stat there. That Squeak came in really fast, but Amir just really very quick reflexes. Oh, Fruit out of nowhere. Nobody sees him coming. Takes it out button.
Fruit with the scoop is what you're saying. Scoops of fruit.
No. Yeah, if Fruit was a Ben & Jerry's ice cream, what flavor do you think he'd be?
Oh God, he would definitely be rainbow colored and filled with berries.
Filled with something, anyway.
Some sort of filling. And it looks like he's filling it right now because he gets out with that flag and he is well on his way to the cap. And this is the first cap for the Wizards. And hopefully they're going to pick up the pace a little bit, but they're really not on that bad of a pace.
No, we do see Squeak's back to Scout. I don't think that's really the best choice here. But if Squeak and Fruit can sync up their runs, they one of them dives in and takes the pipes out. It could work out for them.
Yeah. Having 2 scouts, you really need to focus on the teamwork. You really need to make sure that you guys are going in one right after the other. Because it's almost impossible to stop from getting a flag out if they do follow like that.
But the two medics are doing a pretty good job of keeping the engineer suppressed here.
Yeah, I would almost want them to focus a little bit more on the demo, really. Amir is quite the demo. He's setting records when he plays pickups as demo man. He really knows what he's doing when he plays the class. But you know, inhouse is a very good hold here.
And Squeak almost, comes in pretty much unseen, but the flag was sort of in a position he was not able to scoop it up.
Oh, and there's that tandem run we were talking about, but a good shotgun by Dank.
Dank really holding down the defense there. He doesn't even, doesn't even have a gun up most of the time when he's top fragging at 19 here.
And a good Mario stomp. Oh, is he gonna take it out?
Oh no! This is bad for the Wizards here.
Squeak usually makes that too. I've seen him do it numerous times before, so it's too bad to see him not be able to get out like that.
Yeah, even as good as Squeak is, I don't think that's a risk I'd be willing to take in a match.
Yeah, sometimes Squeak's one of those guys that definitely plays to have a good time, and you see it when he plays. He plays, like he's just having a good time, and it's fun to watch him, and I'm sure he has a fun time.
Well, that's why we're all here, right?
Hopefully, I would prefer everybody to be here to have fun. But this is definitely a poor spot for the flag to be in. I would almost consider just not touching it and letting it reset.
Yeah, it's got only 15 seconds to reset. Oh no!
You know what? Squeak is getting it out of there one way or the other.
Yeah.
He put it there, he's getting it out.
Nice job by the Wizards sort of coming back from that. And the flag's in a much better position now.
It definitely is, and it's a testament to
their Fruit
strength
scoops
as
it
a
up.
team to do that. And we got another scoop by the Fruit.
Red security offline.
Everybody loves seeing that.
They captured the flag.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Amir was daydreaming there.
Maybe he was shaken by the server restart. Who knows? But I wouldn't doubt him too much. Inhouse is a very strong team, and they'll definitely keep it together. That SG goes down though. That's good. A little pressure on the demo man. Oh, when the demo man goes down.
Very nice job by FDA.
Bad thing is the flag was still in, and security happened to go up. And Squeak is back to medic. Oh, and the flag gets out. That's a good toss out. Demo man's down, SG's going down, HW goes down, Squeak in the flag room. Oh, Squeak just having his way with that poor SG. He is not a man that loves machines when he's wearing that blue suit.
Oh, Amir with the stray yellow takes himself out. This could be the time for Wizards.
And they've got a scout on it. Oh, but he goes down, and then there's a Merv right. An old frag grenade on the flag. Flag's tossed towards the corner in the flag room, right near the SG. Not an incredible spot for it, because it's a little harder to scoop from there. And 7 minutes left, 2 caps, 6 to go for a tie.
Yeah, things aren't looking too good for the Wizards right now.
Absolutely, and it's going to be about a cap a minute for them just to tie.
Nice teamwork by the Wizards, though. Just one after the other grabbing the flag. But I don't even know where that just pipe out of nowhere takes out the flight carrier.
Maybe Amir's showing him a little magic of his own. I think Squeak took fall damage and died right as he was getting ready to snatch that flag, which is too bad to see. I do like what the medics are doing, though. They're putting a lot of good pressure on the demo. Because you can see one mistake that a lot of newer players tend to do is they, when they're playing medic, they like to DM the first person they see. And a lot of times that's the person you don't really need to DM.
Yeah, some maps you often you don't really have a choice with very tight front lines, but in an open map like this, you can. It is often, you know, the best move is just to conk past and go straight for the really important kills. You know, with
Yeah,
with the gun up, you can't really, you know, nobody can do much, and with the demo up, your scouts can't move the flag.
yeah, especially if you consider who's playing those classes. Amir is such a good demo. You know, you really want to try to make his job as hard as it can
They
be.
captured the flag.
Fruit somehow just survives a full pipe trap for the third cap. A little under 6 minutes to go in the second round.
B's putting. Ooh, and B's gets that SG down. That's good.
Nice
And I
toss
think
up by
Frank's
Squeak
tossed
there.
out. Nice. Good work by the offense there for the Wizards.
Yeah, FDA taking the demo out. Although, it is a little late. The demo's going to be here to fight the flag again.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference we can see from the offense in-house versus the Wizards is that in-house was a lot more consistent with the things they were doing. When they went in, usually everything in that flag room went down.
Yeah, often there was multiple medics in the flag room, and you know the gun can only shoot at one thing at once, and
Yeah,
it's just too much for them.
And those medics were taking down multiple people too. And Squeak is again switched back to Scout. And somebody's telling me that there might be some technical issues with your stream, Zexel. I'm not sure.
All right, I'll take a
Something with
quick look.
screen resolution. So
Well,
we'll give.
it looks good on my end, so who knows?
Well, you know, if it's not great, we're sorry, but just pretend we're the radio. Oh,
Wow,
and does he get out?
he's gonna
he
make it,
gets
I
out.
think.
Oh,
Up
he's
the
out
top.
top.
Now this is
Excellent
exactly what
job.
Wizards needs to do.
And they still have time. I mean, a cap a minute isn't, you know, is a tall order, but you know it's doable. You gotta believe. Oh, and good debt by
Oh.
Amir. Squeak was itching to toss that bad boy out, but he just wasn't able to get it.
Feast just not a fan of that sentry gun. Not a fan.
Maybe he's just overprotective of his engineer. And just really wants to ensure that he has the safety of a rocket right by his ear. Good. I'm really impressed with the touches they're getting on the button because you know, I personally think it's kind of a tricky button to get down sometimes.
Yeah, great job by the Wizards, really, you know, keeping all of the attention into the flag room. What I'd like to see more of, though, is often you'll see, you know, the scouts come in and everything is up, and then, you know, the scouts are dead, and then the medics come. And that's really not the best way to get the flag out.
The timing seems to be they're not as in sync as you would like. I think that might just be with the fact that in-house's defense is really getting rid of those medics quickly.
Yeah, also if you're in a position, you know, like this, you know, less than 3 minutes to go, and
Amazing.
nice catch.
Amazing throw. Good job by both the team members there. Not in a great spot, not in a spot you see it in often.
Yeah, as I was saying, you know, things aren't looking good for your team. You know, there's a lot of pressure, and often you're not really thinking of what is the best strategy to go at that moment in time.
That's absolutely true. The heat of the game can really affect how you're thinking about it. And a good snag by Fruitcake.
And Amir didn't even know he was coming.
And he gets it in a much better spot, and he gets a good toss off to FDA, who manages to get it to the middle of the ramp. That's a good spot for it.
Oh, Squeak just barely misses the flag there.
Yeah, he's had a few real close calls. He's been touching it with the tips of his toes a few times. Good bounce rail by Dank. maybe Dank heard me saying such beautiful things about Squeak that he really wanted to show everybody at home that he too can perform with the railgun.
No, he's doing pretty well considering the difficulty he's had with. Oh,
And a great job there. First scout took the deck, got the flag a little bit. The second scout was right behind him to pick it up and get some good movement on it. And here's the favorite spot for the flag to be. Now there's just a minute left. They need 4 caps to tie. Not sure they'll be able to do it, but they're playing like, you know, everything's on the line. That's good to see.
yeah, that's the way to be. You want to play, you know, to the bitter end, as it were.
Yeah, and you absolutely want to leave everything on the map, so to say. You don't want to go home at the end of the day and feel like you didn't give it your all.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling at all.
And they're really going to have to work for this flag, so...
Yeah, oh, Fruit.
Fruit's going bottom with almost no health, but he does get hit with the Dank.
This is going to be a close one.
They got our flag.
But I think Squeak's going to manage to bring it home for the 5th cap.
They captured the flag.
And I think that's going to be all she wrote. 5-8 final score for the Wizards versus Inhouse. And Inhouse with 8 is going to be the winner. Good game, both teams. And thank you for streaming and doing all the heavy lifting tonight, Zexel.
Well, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely,
Hope to
anytime.
see you again.